But one thing that has been confirmed is the addition of a brand new weapon, the Einhorn revolving shotgun, which will be introduced in Season 10. Its epic version will match the Battle Pass theme and will be available at tier 50 of the paid Battle Pass. Since Season 10's theme is all about gold, we can expect this shotgun's design to follow that same golden style, making it look super flashy and powerful. The best part is that a rare version of the weapon will also be available for free, and players can unlock it just by playing multiplayer or battle royale matches. So let's talk about the lucky draws coming in Season 10. In Season 8, called Twilight Heist, the global version of COD Mobile was actually supposed to get a police-themed ASM-10 blueprint. However, those plans were cancelled because the devs had already released the Girls Frontline ASM-10 back in Season 7, and releasing another ASM-10 right after that wouldn't have made much sense. Now, this Law & Order lucky draw first appeared in the Chinese version of the game, and it included a super sleek version of the Tempest called Zero Law. Honestly, this is probably the cleanest and most polished Tempest skin we've ever seen in the game. The good news is that developers have officially confirmed that it will be coming to the global version and other servers too. It's just not being released at the same time as the Chinese version. While it didn't show up in Season 9, Midnight Rumble, there's a pretty good chance that it'll finally arrive in Season 10. The developers have mentioned that they'll be announcing the exact release date later, so keep an eye out for that update. This video is sponsored by Eldorado.gg, a trusted platform made for gamers like you. On Eldorado, you'll find everything you need to take your favorite games to the next level, from popular titles like Call of Duty, Clash Royale, Minecraft, and over 200 other games. Every transaction on Eldorado is secure, handled by verified sellers, and protected with their Trade Shield warranty, giving you confidence and peace of mind every time. Plus, they offer 24/7 live support to help you whenever you need it. Here's how it works. Head to Eldorado.gg, search for your favorite game, pick what you're looking for, and you'll see just how easy it is to use. And don't forget, you can get an exclusive discount when you use my link and code Capo. Big thanks to Eldorado.gg for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. The Damn to Life Mythic drop is finally here, and it has brought back of the coolest and most colorful mythics in Call of Duty Mobile, the Mythic CBR4 Amoeba. This draw also includes the awesome Lazarus Operator skin and the AK-117 Archtoxin, which looks super cool. But here's something strange. This draw is not going to stay for long. Usually when a mythic returns, it stays in the store for about a month, but this wit will only be here for a few more days. I honestly don't know what's going on, but what I do know is that in just 4 days, the Mythic Ghost is also coming back. Players are already talking about the possible double CP event, because that's what usually happens when a mythic character returns. Maybe the developers didn't plan this in advance, and that's why everything seems a bit confusing right now in the in-game store. But hey, anything can happen. After all, no one expected the CBR4 Amoeba to return this soon, so I'm sorry for any confusion happening right now, but it looks like even the game team is making last-minute decisions. Next up, let's talk about the Halloween series Armory, which is coming out on October 31st this month. According to Garena's official post, there will be a special event where players can get 1000 free series points. This means you'll be able to use those points for 10 free spins in the Halloween Armory draw, which sounds really exciting. Now, a lot of players from the global version are wondering if these 10 free spins will also be available for them. If we take a look at the Chinese version, there's already a teaser showing that the same free series points are coming there too. For some reason though, it hasn't been announced yet for the global version. But let's stay positive. The global version has been getting some awesome rewards lately, including a free legendary FFAR1 skin, which is a really big deal. So even if we are not sure yet, it's very likely that global players will also get the 10 free series points once the event starts. You already know that Call of Duty Mobile has launched a brand new voting system that lets players decide what the theme, battle pass, and rewards will be for an upcoming 2020 season. The event is called Your Season, Your Vote, and it lets you choose from 3 awesome seasonal themes. Now, I didn't hold back either. Just 2 days ago, I made my own poll, and we already got almost 9,000 votes. The 3 choices were Cyber Siege, a futuristic season theme set in Tokyo; Vampires vs Werewolves, a crazy theme where cyber vampires and werbeasts battle for power; and Food Fight, a fun theme all about food. Based on my poll, 63% of people voted for Vampires vs Werewolves, 23% chose Cyber Siege, and 14% went with Food Fight. So right now, it looks like Vampires vs Werewolves will most likely become the official season theme for 2026. This video about the possible risks of account bans got really popular, and because of that, that a lot of people have been asking for more clarification on some things. So instead of replying to everyone one by one, I'll explain everything here. One of the biggest questions people are asking is whether using emulators to play on PC is safe. Let me make it clear again. Only the Gameloop emulator is officially supported. Also, I noticed that many players who were using the 32-bit version of Gameloop got banned. So it's much safer to switch to the 64-bit version if you're using Gameloop. Another big question is about crosshair apps. These can be really risky, especially if your device doesn't already have a built-in crosshair feature. If you're using a third-party app for crosshairs, it's not recommended at all. It's better to avoid it completely. Now, some people misunderstood what I meant when I talked about wall exploits. I wasn't talking about wallbangs, which are normal shots through thin surfaces. I was referring to cheats that let players eliminate enemies from one side of the map to the other through solid walls. That's what I meant by wall exploits. As for using special symbols in your in-game name, that's perfectly fine as long as the name doesn't include anything inappropriate.